Hi, it's the Kerke, and I'll show you my Catsith Chaos list that I finished fifth in the World Championship with. This will be a quick deck profile, and after that I'll give my some of my general thoughts about Tengu, and yeah, that's about it. First off, four Chaos monsters. These guys are basically main payoffs of your deck. Uh, So yeah, I mean they're good cards. Play them. Some people play two swords, but I feel, especially with Allure of Darkness, I can afford a third one, even though it's bricky. But this deck has the easiest time putting light and a dark in the grave, because one tour guide is basically already light and a dark. Spy is light and a dark, because you can go into Utopia, and it's pretty easy to set up your Chaos Mons. So yeah, then we play two Veiler. Pretty standard. Kushano, your target for tour guides. Gors is very good in this deck as you have 5 level 1 tuners, so you can make Synchro 8s. Spy. Maxi. Maxi actually was a last minute inclusion. It was either between it or Gravekeeper's Descendant. I opted not to play Gravekeeper's Descendant, which is something people usually do when they're on triple spy, but I feel there's no real need for it. Like matchups, it is best in. I feel this deck already wins, so yeah. I'd rather have a like Maxi for decks I expected to be more represented at worlds like Agents, Plants, even Infernities. And this guy actually clutched versus Infernities, so pretty it was pretty neat because I could just tour guide special Sengen, crash Sengen into their monster, get Maxi, and stop them from popping off. So yeah, in general, that's about it. Sengen, as I already said, it's a decent uh, normal summon, and especially because you have decent amount of ways to protect it from Thunder King. And also, you can tutor it out with tour guides. You can even often banish it for chaos monster, then return it with Levier or something. It's decent. Catsith, namesake of the deck. I mean, yeah, good card. Combos with Kushana, combos with Phoenix. Thunder King Ryo. Honestly, I think this guy is very cuttable. I haven't been playing format for that long, only like months, and this is the main deck I have been playing in that period. But I think this card might be overrated. Not gonna lie. I play two because I feel it's so bad going second. Because into an established board, I feel it barely does anything, and versus some matchups, it's not even that good, not that impactful. It can be game winningly good. Maybe I should be playing third in the side, and I would definitely have it in my 55, even if I was not maining it. But yeah, I think maybe this card can be um, excluded from this deck potentially. Maybe I'm wrong because I'm bad at this format, but Tour Guides, best monster in the format. Allure, yeah, I have triple Spy, Gors, triple Sorg, triple Tour Guide, Sengen. So that's enough targets to support one Allure, I think. And I actually wanted to make this deck more like quick to make it dig through the deck a lot faster. So that is why I'm also on triple upstart, double duality. Uh, I see most people play triple duality, and triple upstart is not that standard. Some people play, some don't. I think triple duality is maybe a bit too much, especially if you have like Allure and upstarts. I feel it's fine, especially post side Allure is very good because you can side in Diddy Crows or Vent his Fiend, and then you have even more targets and whatnot. Because you're rarely siding out your darks. Maybe you side out one spy in some situations, but most of the time you keep all of your darks and then add a few more. So yeah. Dark Hope, Heavy, Minecon, Reborn. I'm not gonna explain those cards. As I said, Duality I think is maybe a bit overrated in this deck. I think you can, because problem is you have Tour Guide, you have Sorg, BLS, you have a lot of tuners, and you really want to special summon. I talked to some people. I think Splevin told me to completely cut it from the main, which I don't think is right. But I think this ratio of like draw spells is actually a pretty good one. 1, 2, 3. So yeah. Then trap lineup. Uh, it's all the good traps. And Phoenix. Triple Phoenix, because it goes super well with Catsith, and yeah, it is main combo of the deck. I mean, the interaction entire deck is built around. In the side draw for like going second, it often replaces Thunder King or even for some other matchups. You can just put it in because it's a big guy, like versus Falcon Punch versus I don't know TG Stun or whatever. Crow for graveyard decks, Maxi for agents, plants, inf- infirmities, whatever. Ventis Fiend for decks the special summon. I mean, same as Maxi mostly. MST or back row heavy decks. I don't think I need more than 2 MST because my deck is already beating back row decks. Like, it's pretty favored into every single back row deck. Black Horn of Heaven, I don't think I resolved this card a single time all day, so that was a bit unfortunate. Double Bottomless, generic with decent cards, and Deep Prison, again, generic with decent cards. Um, Extra Catastor, Byron, I love these cards. I know some people don't play it, but I think that's a mistake. You have to play this guy. Uh, Arcanite, it's great with triple spy. It comes up all the time. It Kushano is extremely good. It can break boards. You can even like use it and then next turn uh, drop maybe Veiler or Catsith and synchro off even further. Or also you can make it with Sork plus a level 1 tuner. So yeah, it's very good card. Honestly, I'm very satisfied with it. Armory Arm is a bit of a flex spot. Honestly, it can be something else, but I feel it's okay. It can come up. But yeah, this build cannot make force super consistently, but I think it can come up. I haven't made it all day in the tournament though. Black Rose, Bryo, Ragin or Ragin. I think this card is very overrated. I'm considering completely cutting it because I feel it's a bit situational, especially because you really need basically to have Catsit plus Spy or Thunder King, which is I don't think it's very reliable. So yeah, I mean I would possibly cut it for maybe Chimera Tech, Fortress Dragon or whatever, because I'm already playing Sidras. So yeah, I think this card is maybe that's my unpopular opinion. I think this card is very overrated. Scrap Dragon, good card. Stardust likewise. Unicorn, you know, it's it should not be the focal point of the deck, but sometimes you can make it, and it's actually very strong. Like very simplified game states or game states where you have Phoenix or whatever. It can be very good. Trishula, best synchro in the format. Extract monsters. I'm on 2 Leviathan because this deck can make a lot of this deck can make a lot of trees because you have additional target with Kushano, so yeah. And you can recur Kushano with Catsit, so even more targets. And Utopia, 2 spices Utopia, and it's light. Spy is a dark, and yeah, it basically gives you chaos immediately. Same goes for Leviathan, tour guides into Kushano is instant chaos, so yeah. I mean, this was I'm pretty satisfied with the list. I think side is not that great. I should be working on my side a lot more. But I feel main is mostly good. Um, at least for what it is, which is, I mean, I'm aware this is not a top tier deck, but no, maybe tier 2 strategy. But yeah, the cards that I feel overperformed slash underperformed are I feel Raging is very overrated. I feel Vanity's Fiend is not it. Like maybe in like frog builds that play like Treeborn and then can make it a lot easier. But I feel like tributing over Chaos Monster or Spy to go into Vanity's Fiend is not good enough to justify it being played. Like I would probably change this and Blackhorn for something else. I think the biggest problem for this deck um, it seems to be the agent matchup. But yeah, I mean it's something I'll have to figure out if I wanna continue playing this deck. So yeah, that was my fifth place in the World Championship Catsith Chaos deck. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I mean, then now I'll give a bit background behind it and background behind me and how I even got here. I honestly started playing Tango like a month or two ago, and because my friend wanted to host locals for it, because he had some cards for it and wanted to play it. So yeah, it was like just few of us playing and chilling. So to prepare for my locals, I entered random online tournaments, which happened to be Edison World, not Edison, sorry, Tengu World Championship qualifier, with basically no experience with the format. And then I kept winning, and I finished third in the end. And I qualified for World Championship on accident. And yeah, I mean, now I finished fifth in the World Championship, so I really cannot complain. I honestly started out with a quite different list that I tweaked over time. Honestly, I did not do basically any testing with this list before the tournament. This is mostly all of my like ideas and theory. How should I approach the deck? And I think some of them turned out pretty well. I think Allure is probably right. Triple Spy, I think, is probably right. But yeah, some things I was probably wrong about. I think Vanity is not it. But yeah, um, it happens when you don't test. Also, as I said, very inexperienced with the format. So yeah, you know, um, that's about it. I mean, I'm very new to the format. I honestly plan on keeping. I plan on like playing the format in the future. I want to actually like maybe work on this deck and try to make it like third best deck in the format, because top two decks are at this point pretty well established. And yeah, I mean, in general, I'd like to thank everybody in the Tango community. I think community is very welcoming and supporting towards new players like me. And yeah, I mean, in general, I like the Tengu. I like Tengu format. I found format very fun, and it's some of the most fun I had playing Yu-Gi-Oh in a while. Even though there are some unfun things about it that it shares with other formats like Trap Dashut and viruses and whatnot. But I feel in general format is very fun, and honestly, I, as somebody who usually plays Goat, I just picked up this deck because it was a lot of familiar cards to me and did well with it, and it was super fun. So, in general, I would recommend if you like playing Yu-Gi-Oh, if you like maybe Goat or Edison formats, give give it a try to other like retro formats, stuff like Tengu, Hot, Critter, I don't know, Redu, whatever. I mean, some of it maybe you like. And yeah, honestly, I haven't been having fun with Edison for a while now, but this was a lot more fun, probably because it was fresh to me. It was new cards, new interactions, new matchups. So yeah, my closing statement would be I'd like to thank everybody who organized the tournament. I would say it was a pretty good tournament, even though I honestly did not play that well, but I managed to top. I'd like to thank my friend Victor, who actually he's the one who got me to play this format because he organized it. And yeah, I don't know what. I'd like to thank my girlfriend because she has been super supportive during the tournament, and she was hyping me up between the rounds, and I was almost falling asleep, because the tournament lasted like till 3 a.m. here, and but still, she was hyping me up, and it was a very nice experience, and yeah. Uh, Thanks to everybody, and hopefully I'll be back next season playing some other tournament. Also, I plan on playing other decks, but I wanna brew this deck a lot more. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it.